Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Perez Kakuru. Welcome to another episode of Loops Podcast. You know, the hottest podcast in the city. And I'm here tonight. You gotta pardon me because my man Greasy couldn't make it out tonight. We also had Ram and Terry Barbs who couldn't make it up tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we had to keep the fun going on for you. So tonight we brought in the special guest because it's Loops Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the studio with my man
L'oopsCast murder.
Method G on the beats.
Yes, sir.
What's good people?
You're welcome on the podcast, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And up next, we're gonna have Tutu B too. Tutu B is a young R&B Afro trap rapper from Boya. I know him for a long while, so his music is pure. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear it from the background. It's Money. Tutu Biaka, aka on the phone soon. Stay tuned. It's your boy Kakuri.
L'oopsCast murder.
What's up, man?
I'm all good, yeah.
You good? You sure?
I'm alright, bro.
Okay,
bro.
you're welcome to Loops Podcast.
Thank you, bro.
So I was talking with Method J. We're in here in the studio, and we're just thinking out loud. And first,
Yeah.
let me introduce you while you're on the phone with me. You know, Tutu B is as I said, an R&B Afro rapper. So what do you really think is your brand of music? Let's go there first.
My brand of music, I always say, is R&B, rap, and sing. Like, I do R&B, rap, and sing. I do tropical vibes. I do, I just go with the flow, bro. I just go with the flow. I'm that kind of guy. Yeah.
So when you get into the studio, you're not looking for a particular genre of music. You just go with the vibe that you're getting from the studio, yeah?
Sometimes I go to the studio, I have a vibe in my head I need to put out. And then sometimes I just go to the studio like a blank mind and I just want to just have something fresh as it is, yeah.
But as an artist based in Boya, due to everything happening now, how easy it is for you to produce music?
It's not really easy with the movements, because if you move from one place to another, you have to see the police. And if you're looking funny, or even if you're not looking funny, trust me, bro, they're gonna approach you. But that's mostly at night. So, but during the daytime, yeah, I actually go to 808 Nation, and that's Dre Boy's studio. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go there once in a while. I go work out there. Yeah.
When it comes to your music, right, I've noticed that most of your productions have been done by either DJ Khaled, Dre Boy, or maybe sometimes we get a little bit of DC and rhythms, or I can say Diani from rhythms.
Yeah.
Is it that your sound is more versed to those people, or is just due to the fact that they are available for you for production?
No, it's not that availability right now, because most of the time, let's like for example, after I go work out, I got more start by the studio.
Oh, you work out?
Any of the studios. So when I listen to a beat, I work out, bro. So I go to the studio, I listen to a beat, because normally they always play me beats, bro. How you feel? But when I see I'll be like, yeah, this much. So I go, I work with it. Sometimes I have this feeling, and I have this feeling like an inspiration in my head. And I just see, okay, no, it's Pain that can take it out. It's Gianni that can take it out, or it's Dre Boy, or it's DJ Khaled that can take it out. So yeah, I just go with the flow, how I think, and I want to produce it, yeah.
So far, I remember your first release, Lean On. I think it was a freestyle, and then there was Controller. Was it Controller?
Yeah, Controller.
Okay, then after Controller, which one followed?
After Controller, we had You Already Know. And after You Already, and after Money, you had You, yeah.
Okay, so we had Lean On, Controle, You Already Know, Money, and You.
But before Lean On, we had Ballin'.
Yes, Balling was that your first song? When did that drop?
That was 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago.
Okay, so...
Not 3 years ago, 4 years.
So officially your career started 3 years ago?
I can say that, yeah. But I took it more serious, like from Lean On.
Okay.
And when was that?
Lean On
3 years ago.
Lean On was 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago. But I've been on the lower bit due to, you already know, some small things at the side.
Mm-hmm.
But I came back officially with Money and You. Yeah, that was just like months ago.
Okay, so
I'm official. No turning
I would
back.
I would target the one of the most important aspects of our music these days is the promotion. How do you get your music to move around, and how do you create awareness about your music and your brand too?
Right. I'll say for me it's actually different. It's not like a general thing because everybody knows that everybody has different kind of ways to actually put out their stuffs out there. Like, for example, before doing the music, I believe I was already known somehow in my own locality. So I actually just use those people who know me to send my music out there. Yeah, some people who don't really know me, like for example, these new DJs around. Yeah, some of them will ask you money. Some of them will take your songs and will not pay. So it's just.
Are you just doing it for the love of music, or you intend to be that bankable on music? Because if you want to get the audience that you need, I think you're supposed to promote, right?
Yeah, but no, I'm just talking about my locality, how I do it.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Since you are based in Boya, right, and we know that Boya is having a difficult moment right now, so we really want to understand how do you move your music around the city?
Bro, let me not lie, it's really hard, man. It's really hard because some places are shut down, some places are not even functional, some places now they take it upon themselves like to actually take shit high. Like you want to put your song somewhere, they tell you some amount that doesn't even come up to you, doesn't even sound like it's right.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's actually difficult, it's really difficult. But we get things. I just try my best not to use people because you know.
So far, how have you been able to cut through all of these difficulties with pushing your music ahead?
Program he has for himself. I go personally to those places and actually have one-on-one talk with them. They know me, they get to know me, know my story, know how about the music. And it makes it easy for them to actually do that. So it's somehow difficult again. But yeah, I push through from just like that. Just go one-on-one and discuss.
Okay, Tutu Biaka, aka, we would like to remind our audience that you are a Boya-based artist. You technically the hardcore lover boy because you're rapping and you're telling girls how you're gonna spend money on them. So we want to stick to that information, and we wish you maximum luck and taking this your music to the next level. I heard you said you're done with everything that was distracting you for a bit, so now you're focused on the music. So before I ask you to give us your social media handle in case our listeners want to reach out to you, I want to ask you this particular question. What do you think is a fair deal for you to sign to anybody? What is going to be a fair deal if you have to sign to somebody?
That question actually differs in a lot of artists, but for me, I'm going to say this. I'm going to hand you out my project because first things first, it has to be the music. If the music sells, money comes in fast. So, first things first, I'll give you my project. You have to be able to fund it. From the movements to feeding to hotels to everything. It makes me know I'm going to be comfortable making my own music and not trying to force me to do something which I'm not. Because when you're trying to force somebody to do something which is not, it actually turns out ish.
Okay.
Actually turns out ish, and you make the artist not happy. Even if it sounds good, but he's not going to be happy because it's not real. Alright. So I'm just going to give them my project and I'm going to tell them, yeah, fund this and make me comfortable while doing that project. And I'm good with it.
Okay,
For start. That's not for very long term, just for a start.
Okay, so you test the investor with a project, like you give them a project of yours and ask them to manage it so you see how effective they are before signing with them.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. So for our audience, just give us, just shout out your social media handles so that in case somebody listening wants to reach out to Tutu B?
Alright, on Facebook you can get me on Tutu B at Tutu B. Instagram you can get me at Tutu Biaka. Twitter at Tutu Biaka or Tutu Biaka. Yeah. And Snapchat is coded. Yeah.
Snapchat is always coded. You go down to Snapchat. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tutu Biaka. You already know if you want to link up with him, it's Tutu B on Twitter, Tutu Biaka on Facebook, and Tutu B on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, you get me.
The links to the different social media platforms will be added to the description of the podcast. So
Amen to that. And you got a couple of new stuff that you got going on. We're gonna reach out to that too. Don't worry about it.
You already know.
Okay, my man.
I'm trying to push that shit. You get me?
Boom. Let's keep it 100. I'm here in the studio with Better J. We're gonna keep the trash talking going on. You already know how we do it.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, El Kakure.
Yes, sir.
And Better J, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
100.
L'oopsCast murder.
Okay, Mr. J, that was Tutu Biaka. So, in general, what do you think, based on his music as a producer? How do you think he's doing?
Well, I think he's doing great, like he said, for an artist who hasn't been so serious about his art. He said he had distractions and stuff like that. Yeah, I think like taking his career to the next level so far, I think he's doing great. Yeah. He just needs the sound.
But listening to him, we notice a lot that he's not, he looks like his music he's not targeting Cameroon.
Let me tell you what I think, right? Okay. I don't think any artist should limit themselves to Cameroon. Yeah, there's a lot of... Come on, bro. What's the population of Cameroon?
Barely 30 million.
Do you think you can bank on the population in Cameroon? Like, you need to think big, yo. Like, think wide. But nonetheless, always make sure your music is relatable back to your audience where you come from. But then don't limit yourself to just that audience. Use that audience like a springboard and spring to the world.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Make music that your audience can relate to, and then make music that the world can also relate to. Like, find something strange and beautiful about it. That's just
like our culture, man. There is a lot about our culture that
there's a lot we can export. A whole lot
music, but we don't just drop deep into that to pick out what we already have. We always want to do what people are doing and feel like is the music that is succeeding.
And a lot of people keep doing that and failing.
Yeah, and everybody wants the buzz now. Nobody wants the work. So as I was saying, I used to take time out to go look up for new artists, new talents, and that is why I had to bring in Ram and Terry Babs in. Terry Babs is from Yaoundé. He's a French rapper.
Okay,
he's super dope. You should give him a try. The audience too, your listeners here.
I'll check him out.
You guys should check him out. Terry Babs, Thierry Babs. The name of his new song is Stock Print. It's Lead to Hell. And we also have Monsieur Ram. He was supposed to be here today, but he's actually shooting his latest video. And we'll give him a shout out in here and tell him that he has our full support. He can come back anytime. So now let's go to the boss man with Dia. So Meta J on the beat. Ladies and gentlemen, Meta J has this new website where you can get beats.
Yeah, like industry standard beats, any type of beats. Yeah.
See how it happens.
Just music.
And at some point there are free beats. You have.
Yeah, I have a couple of free beats over there. You could always download and vibe, get along to it. Yeah.
And if I was a rapper, after listening to the beat on DJ Carl's Yellow Season mixtape beat tape, fire. Your collaboration was amazing. Basang, it was firework. Was it Basang?
Yeah, it was
Basang. Then on Pascal's album,
Shake Walk. Yeah.
Damn, man. Damn. Yeah. Going out to your production, let's just give the link to your website, the name of your website before we
just hit methodjbeats.com. It's exclusive content in there.
Methodjbeats.com.
A bunch of beats in there.
If you're a rapper out there, a singer, whatever, you need a beat, that's where you go to. You already know. So
there's a whole lot of stuff I actually relate with people one-on-one. When you hit me through the website, I actually consider you a serious artist, and we get to relate a lot, and talk a lot.
Do you actually link up with all the artists you work with? Like, you guys catch a feeling, or some you just hit the thing and then send the drop and then you...
Well, it depends on the artist. I always try to network with every artist I work with. I don't just limit it at giving you the music. I always still try to, even in my own little way, promote you after the song is out. I do that to almost every artist I work with, especially if I like the song.
You have a new song coming out soon.
Leo Clean.
Leo Clean.
Yeah,
he's a new artist too.
Yeah,
from
BD.
I think I have to.
He's not really too new. He has been around, but then I'm trying to expand his sound.
Oh, that's for me.
Yeah,
that's for me. He's new.
He's new to you, but he's been around. Yeah. Okay. He's dope, super talented kid. Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
So now, let's detach a little bit from you. When you sit down on your production chair, you look at our industry. What's the most pertinent thing that you notice about our industry? What do you feel like crying whenever you look at the industry?
The fact that we still don't have a focus. Yeah, we really don't have a focus, bro. A lot of us don't have a focus.
I was at the radio today with Fijil and Atom. We almost had the same discussion. We were discussing for a while, and we're there. I was there with Dreddy Christ. He's promoting his video with Digital.
So, shout out to Dreddy Christ though.
Yeah, panting.
Real talent.
Music on the way.
Is it?
So we're talking about the same thing. Like our music industry, we don't have a focus. And then we sat down and we had this plan. We're working on something like to bring in governance into music. Like the media people, right? The major personalities, we're gonna form a body that's gonna channel everything musically, be it the information that's leaving the artist to the fans and the information that's leaving the fans to the artist.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna elaborate on it more because it's a project going on.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. If it's achieved, it sounds really beautiful.
I think if we succeed in synchronizing our entertainment, what's happening online to the radio and television, our artists are gonna have more exposure, and thus we're gonna have more flooding of artists, because you can have this thing synchronized and you focus just on the few artists that everybody's showing.
Of course you can,
because you need content to entertain the people that are going to be watching you.
Yeah.
So I think that is
like the way they say now, music is like fast food, bro. You gotta keep it coming.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it coming.
If you stop everything fails.
L'oopsCast murder.
Now let's go to your circle. Tracing you online, you can easily find out your circle, like your friends.
Yeah, people I work with closely.
Should we name?
Yeah, of course.
We have Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne.
We have DJ Carl.
Yeah.
We have Wanzi.
Yeah. We have Tirajai. We have
Wanshay.
Yeah.
We have, man, the list is long.
It's long, bro.
Man, how long do you stay awake a day? Like, do you sleep?
There are days I sleep 2 hours. There are days I don't sleep at all.
Damn, that's the hustle, the grind.
But that's lately, like since 2018. Yeah, before I used to have a lot of relaxing time and stuff like that.
But what maybe our audience wouldn't understand is we go way back, man.
For sure, man. We go way back. You know what I mean? Way back since day one.
The music thing, it was like an explosion. I thought I always feel like we're an egg, you know, like a form of egg. We were carrying so much talent in us.
Yeah.
And until we had to maybe separate and get back together and notice that.
And we actually separated for years.
For years, almost 18 years. Man.
Almost more than 13 years, actually.
It was myself, DJ Carl, Neglect, Roxanne, Tirajai,
everybody.
Man, if we want to talk about the artists in the business now that we grew up with, like as
there's
children,
a whole lot, bro. There's a whole lot.
That means we are the industry, and we have to.
We've been putting the work for years.
All ways to build this thing.
Yeah.
So man,
looking for the sound.
I really appreciate you taking time to come out here, you know, producing this podcast. You know what I mean?
The pleasure is mine, bro.
Because what people don't understand is this podcast actually produced like music.
Yeah. It's just almost the same process that takes to produce music.
has a new producer. So ladies and gentlemen, today we had the opportunity to be blessed with the presence of Mr. J, and I wouldn't stop but thanking you and appreciating.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, man. The music keep me going already. Why can't I like it, man? You know me, I like music to hell.
Yes, sir.
So I want us to keep this work going. Let's keep pushing, man. Nothing is out of bounds. Let's make this music. Let's make this money. It's Cameroon for the money. It's not about your music, about his music. It's about Cameroon's music. When we start focusing more on Cameroon, we are gonna create as much money as possible. Already the nature of the country isn't good,
favorable enough
yes,
for
but
the
we
market,
still struggle to make it through. And Eva had the presidential candidate Akere Muna on Dope TV, and I heard he had very encouraging remarks based on music. And remember, he had a studio, the
STM Studios,
where Jovi worked and all the other guys.
Yes.
It means he's musically inclined. It means if we have a president like Akere Muna, music in Cameroon is going to be a buzz,
I guess.
Oh, all we have to do is wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. The 8th of October. I'm not much of a politician, but I'll tell you, it's your duty as a citizen of this country to go out and vote. And I believe all of us are going to vote for he who is not the divine choice. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Pires Kakuri, aka Banso Boy. Just how I'll leave you out here. Peace.
L'oopsCast murder.